Hello, hello. Let's see. Everything's wet. Well, we're in the latter half of August, and it's kind of very much a rainy season feeling now. It's sort of here at the moment. Anyway, checking in a sec. 9 minutes. 9 minutes to fill the bottles. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the water walk in the rainy season. Yeah, it's everything. It's like it didn't rain, but everything's wet. Do you know what I mean? That's how it is at the moment. Although it has been spitting a little bit on my way up, but it didn't seem enough for me to cancel the walk today. I thought, oh, I have enough water ready to last me till Sunday, but I thought, well, maybe I should go today just to get out. Get out in the forest, you know? Yeah. Anyway, quite often I go for a walk up to the little waterfall on Thursdays. We'll see how the afternoon feels. I might putter around on something else. I'll see. Anyway, let's see. What's the big news? Other than Canada becoming going down the tubes, down the pits. Anyway, so today, after I get home, which is Thursday here, and still, I guess it's early Thursday morning in North America, and South America actually, because it runs with longitude, not latitude. Anyway, I'm gonna begin my special guitar sale. Yeah, I had it for the last week. I've had a sort of a make an offer kind of sale, right? And no one really got in touch. Well, one person got in touch but didn't get back to me. So I'm just gonna put them up now, and that'll be the prices. And I think the two blancas I have, like, they're beautiful instruments, eh? Like, they're so beautiful. And like, my base price is $3,000. Sounds like a lot, but it's actually really cheap when you consider it takes between 2 and 3 months from beginning to end, you know, to make one. And that's including finishing, which isn't You know, it's not banking hours. Anyway, but yeah, so I think the two blancas, I'm going to just put them at 1500. It's a little bit more than the materials to make it, but not a lot more. Anyway, and then I think the classical, I'll drop down to 3600 or 35 maybe. And then I have a flamenco negro that kind of is my favorite instrument. Actually, the classical is kind of one of my favorites now to play, but anyway, of the flamencos, I love the negro I made, and has a really nice wide string spacing, which I like, you know. I have pretty big hands, but they're not massive, but I like a slightly wider string spacing, but that one I'll probably put at, I don't know, 35 or 3. I'll decide later. Anyway, so that's that, eh? That's exciting. I need to, see the bottom line is, I need to get off Facebook. And the only way I can do it is to start making more guitars. So I need to get rid of guitars so I can get some materials in. And some tools. I need to upgrade some tools. I slowly, with each guitar I sell, I slowly upgrade my tools, which are good. It's doing pretty good right now. A few more things. I'd say another $2,000 and I'll have the tools probably good enough. I mean, the thing is, when you're a maker, tools are so beautiful and you always want to get more. But anyway, whatever. I shouldn't really be talking numbers, but yeah, the sale's gonna come on. But I need to get off Facebook because the Canadians are driving me crazy. Or some of them, actually. Some are amazing. I have a lot of Canadian friends and people I don't know, but I know from there, they're speaking out about the current goings on, you know. So that's really, it's really frustrating. Most of my Canadian friends are completely in favor of, it seems, this whole lockdown thing. You know, they're not even, no one's really paying attention to the news is changing very quickly. You kind of have to be on it every week, otherwise forget it. Like if you're going by what they were saying 2 months ago, it's all old now, right? But officially, well, Canada's having an election. Sneaky buggers. Anyway, and on October 31st, Halloween, All Hallows Eve, will be the official beginning of the mandates. Ooh. So it's super slippery. The plants are super dense. Gotta be careful. Don't want to slip with the 20 kilos of water on me. Anyway. Yeah, so officially it's, what is it now? All federal employees. And if you want to go on a plane, train, or boat, I don't know about buses, but you have to be double V'd, you know? That's freaking evil, man. Double V'd on an EUA drug. Emergency Use Authorization. That won't even have their initial 3rd stage clinical trials done until February 2023. I mean, it's just astounding. And you know, a lot of people are going, yeah. It'll help. It'll give us herd immunity. But you see, this is the thing, right? It won't. Even all the official government people are saying, nope, it's not going to get it. And as far as I know, the drug people are saying that as well. And it could be that they never said it in the first place. That people were just saying it. Wishful thinking. Anyway, so that's the big thing right now. I don't know what to say. I need to make a guitar. I think that's what all it matter comes down to. It's weird that the liberal democracies of Canada, France, Italy are all like draconian freaking, you must be part of the experiment. And like the so-called military government, although it was elected. Anyway, it's complex here, right? I don't want to get into Thai politics, but you know, the leader is a former general. Is all like, but at this point anyway, hopefully that the populace doesn't demand mandates and stuff like that, right? But at this point, it's like not even on on the radar as far as I can see. Do you know what I mean? It's interesting. Anyway, whatever. I'm glad I'm here, not there, is all I can say. For a lot of reasons. One of them is this. Whoa, ho, ho, look at this. Well, you could almost get this in Canada in like the west coast. It's a temperate rainforest though, not a tropical. So the plants are different. But I actually haven't spent that much time in that part of the world. But a little bit. A little bit. My favorite part of Canada is really Northern Ontario, Central Ontario actually, although it's so built up now. But that whole transition area, near Algonquin Park, Killarney Park, that whole region, Sudbury. But anyway, north of Superior is incredible. Ooh, Jesus. It's really... Whoa. I have to get the whippersnipper out. I don't actually have one, but I might bring my machete next time and cut a bit of this down. But I also, of course, love, the prairies, like the great grasslands, like southern Saskatchewan, southern Alberta, the Rockies at Banff, foothills, the Longview, Pincher Creek, that whole area is just incredible. Anyway, there's lots of beautiful places in the world. Whoosh, as it turns out. As it turns out. Jeez. Even my poles, I have this pole, right, that I use. It's like my third leg. It's even getting stuck in the brush. Gotta make each step significant. Whoosh. Oi. Guess I'm gonna film the whole way down. Let's see. These are the water comes down into these big tubs, and that goes into the part of the village that my water is part of, which is the middle part, even though I'm technically in Bangnog, which is the lower part. Just that my water comes from the middle part. Don't ask me why, it's just the way it is. And, yep. So what else is going on? Oh yeah, so in connection with that, I would say Chris Martenson, he's been doing great work, eh? Like, he's been... or at least he says he is, and I believe him. He's been like taking the data and looking at it carefully and all that, right? Yeah. So the most recent one that he did was really interesting. It was like, because maybe you could say that Israel is like the possible future, right? Because they were vaccinated early, pretty highly vaccinated, but not the whole population. But anyway, at the moment, and apparently it's pretty much all Pfizer BioNTech. But at the moment, it's looking as though in terms of hospitalizations, 65% of the people being hospitalized have been vaccinated, and 65% of the people, and the number of people vaccinated are around 65% of people. So basically, it's even Steven. The only group that's really different in this data, we're just looking at this, right? But it might be a good thing to look to for what's coming down the line for like Canada and the Northern Hemisphere and all that. Maybe not around here, it's different here, but is that those that recovered from COVID, number 10% of the population, I think it was, but their hospitalizations are 1%. So that bunch are definitely doing better than everyone else. And there's another bit of data, and was it 1? Anyway, you know, around there. Much better. We'll just say much better. I can't remember the actual numbers. And it seems as though maybe that those who had COVID and recovered and got the vaccine are doing even better than just the COVID. But you know what I mean? It's like might be 1% difference. So that's not an excuse to force people to take this shit, right? In my opinion. Anyway, so that's interesting, right? Something to keep an eye on, I think. And I think the people going over the edge, telling people to get this thing, get it if you want, right? That's my thinking. If it feels right for you, get it. It feels right. I would never stand in the way of someone's personal health decisions, and to me that should never be, right? But unfortunately, what's happening is people want to force others. You know, it's that authoritarian stuff that's creeping in. What else? What else? Oh shoot, I was gonna say something, but I can't remember. Yep, anyway, whatever. Yeah, I guess I don't have much else to say. Hey, if you want a guitar, give me a ring. I sort of I don't know if there's anything to it, but there's a part of me that goes, maybe I shouldn't talk about this stuff, right? All the stuff I go on about. Lately it's all about the mandates and things. But you know, other times I go on about connection to nature and industrialization, and sometimes I wonder, geez, I wonder if I just like talked about guitars, if I might sell some guitars. You know what I mean? Might be a bit of a turn off. I'm not gonna buy a guitar from her. She's just like, anyway. I guess it doesn't much matter, right? It's just what it is. Anyway, they're beautiful instruments. And I do have another classical kind of on the way. It's just that I have the top braced and tapped. Like I've got what I think is going to be a good tone. I'm using a slightly different bracing pattern. I've got the neck kind of done, more or less, at least to this stage. But now I can't go any further because I don't have any money and I can't buy any more material. So I need to buy some back and sides. I'm thinking Indian rosewood for this one again. And you know, I have to buy tuners and you know, all that. So yeah, so if you want a guitar, give me a ring or press a button and request one. Press a button on your computer. Anyway, whatever. So I guess that's about it for today. Hope everyone's doing well. We're looking at about 25-minute water walk here. It's not bad for meandering stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna get home before it starts raining. And take care, eh? And oh yeah, I was gonna say that I've been thinking about this whole idea of terrain, you know? Because I sort of put this thing up about Pasteur saying it's not about the germs, it's about the terrain, right? Because apparently he and Beauchamp, or I can't remember his rival back in the 1800s, Pasteur's rival. Pasteur's all about germs, the other guy is all about terrain. Terrain as in your body, right? The health of your body and environment, I would imagine, right? It's not just about your body, it's about where you live, the water you drink, the food you eat, the kind of crap that's in that stuff, which these days is a lot. Yeah, so down here, like there's all these like nuts. Can't eat them though. I don't think these are edible, these ones. But they're like walking on ball bearings. Yeah, so that's another thing, right? That I've been, I don't know. If it wasn't just about making money, wouldn't they be saying to people, hey, maybe you should try and improve your health. Think about your food and all that. But no, they don't do that. I wouldn't want to fat shame anyone. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But anyway, it does matter. But yeah. But anyway, so that makes me think, oh yeah, they don't care about your health at all. They just want to see, make some money. Probably Trudeau has a lot of vaccines bought and paid for. He has to get rid of the damn thing, so I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I have no clue if that's the case at all. Maybe. I don't know. Wouldn't surprise me. Anyway, that's about enough for today. So à la prochaine. See you on the flip side. How about we have this nice shot of the dense forest to finish on? I have to see if I have any leeches on me too.